Want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside? Look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the floor slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all-flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Searching for somebody hotter, why you even bother? Girl, I'm toasty where the oven be, and I keep the heat. Dare nigga try and follow me. Back from the bank, catch a nigga in the kitchen, brains on the kitchen sink. I ain't playing with these niggas too deep in the game. Balls deep in your bitch, and I want that you don't quit. Girl, don't you lie to me. In the sea, mini fish, but baby, they piranhas. I don't need no drama or no teeth. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. If she don't suck, then she obviously not a freak. Probably not for the team. I'ma keep it honest, G. Prophesy the prophecy. Look, I am me. No one can relate how no one can compare. But you better know I pull that hair one in that dairy, yeah. Like my pussy nice and sweet. Let me taste it, let me feast. Big dog, he gotta eat. On the west and out the east.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's a CashApp? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny is riding me. Pick apart the beater, pick apart the pee. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass at riding me? Got these bitches salivating over me, holding back every temptress dictatorship of her ovaries. Notably said these niggas is white. They too controlling, be calling P like I'm calling power. Head in the rotary. Shit, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Cop a plea or cop a feel, you still can't catch enough from me. Shit, fuck her fresh about that poverty. Feed her and the rest, I think she probably need the calories.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit, she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit, scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Yeah, if she don't suck, then she not for me. Becky come fuck with a monopoly. He seek the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no clay.
Yeah, feel like Kurt, shoot the fade. Nigga get money, so I'm pay. Hear a lot of talking, what you say. Bitch, I don't want that head, I want that face. Ass so fat, keep it on replay, play. Take a shot for the kid, nigga, no J. You a pussy cat with a man cap strapped to your back, nigga, lace that. With a blood that I gotta rap, man, I paste that. Point to the 3, nigga, fade that. Game on your bitch like I made that. Can't wait till I'm laid back, chillin' in a Maybach.
Undercover when we keep it safe fat. Like a whistleblower, I'ma tell you why you can't say that. I'm the passion to the Christ Lord, I'm here to save rap. Before you even ask the shit, yes, I write my own raps. Make my own beats, open my own trap. Cover the dome cap, she suck the full head. Call her the skull cap, hold that. They take a long nap, she wanna roll bounce. I roll a whole ounce, I'm finna pounce. Then bounce out, bounce. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no clay. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no clay.
Ask me how I feel when I tell, better listen. Wouldn't plan on redemption. This is not for no bitches. Now tell me who rockin' with us. Snap back to don't fit us. Party hats like a wizard. Back hat full of critters. Hashtagging with your mentions. Smashing with your bitches. Fuck 'em mad, try to kill us. Fuck 'em, throw 'em in the river.
So fuck her. Yeah. They don't even know how to cope with the girls off the coke of the coke with a little kitty purr off a boat when we channel through our minds out of throat. Couldn't even make a change with a vote while they got their cops foot on the throat of Aaliyah, but they wanna rock the boat out of fear to the words that we spoke. And hope these chains will go. The soul is needed more. The secrets that they hold. It's all in the plan that'll leave a bit of taste in your mouth like Sandra Bland. Yeah. Got me like fuck it. Shit. Got me like fuck it. I tried to kick the bucket. Suicide bars. I spit it like it's nothing. Don't walk with the cane. Old head like the brain that she gave me last night. That was in my past life. If they shootin', gotta strike. Caught wind like a kite. Walked in with a chain. Man, the spot was out of sight. Feel this nigga without fright. I could brighten up your night. Ain't no Jordan without Nike. Ain't no Nike without Mike. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no clay. Nigga get the money in the safe. Nigga get the money anyway, wait. Nigga run the game but don't play. Nigga, I'm a warrior, no clay.
Boom. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic. So, guys, we're going to get into it, man. I see you guys up here. And you already are in the chat, man. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to T-Quan. Shout out to Cash God. You know what I mean? So shout out to you brothers right here. So anyways, here we go. We got Cash God. He asked a question. He says, can you explain how men are the prize? So I'll do that really quickly. So by virtue of a woman's standard, men are the prize, right? So because women want a man to be taller than them, because a woman wants a man to have more money than them, because a woman wants a man to be better than her in all forms or facets, especially when it comes to physical ability and financial ability, earning ability, that makes the man the prize because he has to overcome certain burdens to become the prize. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. It's not easy to make money. It really isn't. Like, it's so difficult to perfect it to where you're making a lot of money. But when it comes to a woman, it's pretty easy for her to hop on OnlyFans and get a bag. So by virtue of men actually having to work for their earnings, that is what makes men the prize. And because of a woman's standard, that is what makes a man the prize. But anyways, we are going to go and break down my appearance on the Overdose podcast last night. And it was awesome. I had a great time with that boy, Don J. He's a great host. He's cool. He's humble. And he shows a lot of love. So what we are going to do, we're going to get straight into this video. And I'm going to be breaking down because the podcast wasn't long enough. I wish we had more time. But I'm going to be breaking down some points that I wasn't able to get to in the podcast just because of the brevity of the situation or the brevity of the situation. But anyways, guys, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to get right into it. And shout out to the boy Don J and the Overdose podcast. Boy's doing great things.
Fuck. No, you on punishment. All right.
Okay, I don't want to.
So men who have sex with a lot of women are more attractive. Women who have sex with a lot of men are less attractive. What are your thoughts? No, matter of fact, everyone here.
Hell no.
Wait, say that one more time. I need to understand.
Men who have sex with a lot of women are attractive. Women who have sex with a lot of men are not attractive or less attractive.
Make it make sense.
It's like half.
Can we make it make sense?
So you see all the women put down the nose. There goes your boy Quarantino in the Balenciaga fit. Yeah, I mean, and I'm putting up the thumbs up. A lot of dudes are putting a dude puts up the thumbs down.
And so
I'm gonna save you for last because I know you know red pill over here. So you said no. Why and why or why not?
I mean, I guess kind of in between, but like, how are you gonna sit here and say that men are more attractive when they have more sex, but women aren't? Like, that's just education. That's like, you know what you're doing. So
because we're not sluts when we have a lot of
yes,
people.
you are.
Yes, you are.
So you see how Shorty right here got triggered.
Because we're not sluts when we
Look at her reaction. Super triggered when he said the S word.
have a lot of
Yes, you
people.
are.
Yes, you
Just
are.
because you're a man
Listen,
does not
listen.
mean you
You
can't
can
be a
never be a
slut.
slut.
No,
You don't
listen.
get no pussy.
And we
Listen.
not about to slut shame.
No, listen. It makes you a slut. It makes me a slut maker. All right.
No.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Ew. First of all, shut that down. Okay, ew. Ew. No, thank you. Exit the chat.
Hey, yo, Methany, chill.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Anyway, so you said that is not true.
No, I mean, I think that if you think that way, like, that shows a lot about you, baby.
Mhm.
Okay, so
You can kind of tell her demeanor. She's not really confident in what she's saying. She doesn't really know how to explain it. But your boy Quarantino is going to come in and save the day. And I'm going to basically explain to them why, as a woman, it is less attractive for a woman to have multiple partners or a whole heap of partners than it is for a man. And the simple fact is, like I said earlier, it goes back to men being the prize. See, a guy, if he's able to have a lot of intercourse, that means that he has outstanding qualities. Either he's super tall and good looking, or he's got a bag, or he's got some type of status. That means that he has brought value to the world, and the world repays him, i.e., women repay him with giving him intercourse.
You think which part is not true? Both statements are not true, or just one is not true?
Here's what it is. If you know what you're doing, fantastic. And however you get that information is your business. Who cares about whatever anybody else is thinking? And that's that.
Wait, what? Hold on.
So from their dynamic, this woman, she's just speaking about experience. She's thinking that the question is reared toward, if a guy has more experience, he's better in bed. And if a girl has more experience, she's less better. That's kind of what I think that she's interpreting it as. And she's totally missing the point.
Oh, I want to be very clear. So if a girl has a sex with a lot of dudes, you don't think no differently? Like if a dude you was seeing said, hey, I got 1,000 bodies, you still dating a dude?
I would have to think about that. I'm not gonna lie. But like we would have to think about it. We'd have to discuss.
See, and that proves the point even deeper. And a lot of times when you just let the woman talk, they end up proving the point, because Don J asked her a really specific question. He says, if you ran across a dude, you liked him, but he had 1,000 bodies, would that make you reconsider? She says, oh, well, it depends, and this, that, and the third. She's beating around the bush. She doesn't know. But if you ask a man that same question, if the woman has 1,000 bodies, would you take her seriously? All men are going to say no. I don't know many guys who are going to say yes to taking her seriously.
Yes, but at the same time, how you get your education is up to you. You want to watch porn and do it, cool. You want to have sex and do it, cool. But like, maybe we just don't.
See, so she's talking about education and experience, and it's not so much about that. It really isn't. It's not about, being educated. Like, people don't have to be educated on how to have sex. That's just something that humans naturally end up knowing how to do, right? Maybe you might need a crash course on giving throat or something like that. But just like that penetration intercourse, like, you don't really need help on that.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. Go ahead. Mil?
I'm probably thinking too logical about this, but I'm trying to see, how does it make a guy look more attractive?
Thank you.
I didn't say look more attractive. I said be more attractive. I was very specific.
More attractive
I could answer
by
that.
fucking a bunch of girls. How can a girl look at him
Thank
like,
you.
oh,
I'm
he's
so
more
glad he
attractive?
said that.
He
I
fucked
can answer
100
that.
girls. He looks more attractive
Because
than the guy
everyone wants what they can't have.
Yes, that's very true.
But how would the girl know if I'm walking down the street and I fucked 100
Because you
girls?
know. Wait.
Oh no, one at a time.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
listen. You can still carry yourself with confidence and be a virgin, and you can still carry yourself and fuck 100 girls and still have confidence.
So what Buddy says, and I was rocking with him. He cool as hell, but he's a little off base when he says, you can be a virgin and still have the same confidence as a man who has ran it up, and that's actually not true. And I kind of explain it deeper, so I'm gonna let it ride, and then you'll hear my explanation of that.
I don't see
We're not saying
a
that.
difference in looking at somebody as attractive.
No. I'm not even saying in looks. I'm just saying more attractive. So it could be demeanor. It could be anything else besides just looks.
I just still feel like you can still have swag. You can still carry yourself a certain way.
Okay.
And have less bodies than a nigga who fucked 200 girls. And you know what I'm saying?
Of course, but it's gonna make you more attractive because it gives you that social status that like you got with all these people. It makes you look more attractive in that kind of way.
No. Because at the end of the day,
girls want to compete. They want to be better than that other girl that's being with you.
But how would they know if they don't know you? How can they just look at you and be like, oh,
it's not so much that they will know, right? Like you
how you
said,
carry
it's about
yourself?
your demeanor, it's about your swagger. So like,
okay, but I'm asking.
You said something that stood out to me. You said that a guy who's a virgin will have this. He could have the same swag as a dude who done ran it up.
Yeah,
I disagree, because a dude who's a virgin, he's not going to be able to handle himself the same way around women when it comes to escalating sexually, because he's never done that before, right?
And there's the point right there. See, a lot of dudes think, I might be a virgin, but I hang out with girls all the time, and I'm around women all the time, and I have girlfriends, but we just don't take it to that level. And I'm simply explaining that a guy who actually is out here getting WAP, when he's dealing with a woman, he's trying to clap those cheeks. So he is doing different things, maybe giving innuendos, social cues to escalate sexually. If there's a guy and he's a virgin, he's not going to know how to escalate sexually. He's not going to know how to put his hand on the smaller of her back and come up behind her, whisper in her ear, and let her know that he's ready to do that thing. He's not going to be able to be assertive and direct her to where she needs to be for this opportunity to occur. As a guy who's a virgin, he's just going to be it's going to be sweet. He's going to be green. He's going to be, oh yeah, she's just my friend and we're friends and nothing more than that. Even if he's dating her, well, I wouldn't want to disrespect her by, sleeping with her out of wedlock. That turns women off. So when we talk about attraction, right? Women like guys who are confident, women like guys who are going to step up to the plate and who are going to initiate and who are going to approach. A virgin guy is not going to be cold approaching, okay? A virgin guy is not going to be cold approaching. A guy who is having a lot of sex, he's going to say, yo, I'm trying to get more intercourse. So let me cold approach these girls. Let me approach more girls. Let me talk to more girls in order to achieve my goal.
So if he's a virgin, he doesn't really know how to escalate sexually, because at the end of the day, you might get the Netflix and chill link up, but that doesn't mean that you fucking, right?
But I'm just looking at, I understand what you're saying, 100% completed. That makes perfect sense. I'm thinking logical. He said be more attractive. So I'm thinking of like a nigga just walking down the street.
No. I mean, hold on, pause. I mean, just more in demeanor or just interaction with women in general.
In that case, then yes, that's okay. Okay, so I'll switch mine to green because that means you can carry yourself a certain way. You know how to escalate things properly and more smoothly compared to somebody who.
306. We don't expect you to understand with that gay ass cheetah print. Okay, so I understand.
Bro, look what you wearing, bro.
What the fuck? Hold on. Pause. Pause.
I feel like insults.
Yeah, exactly. We all know all these noises and shit. All right, pause, real quick. No more. We're not doing the insults to people. That shit dead. That shit dead as fuck.
It's getting boring now.
All right. Sir Yee sends a super chat. Nope. Sir Yee sends a super chat. He says, the girl on your far right, Don, sounds like she is from Jersey and beats her man for forgetting her Newports.
First of all, I'm from Long Island. Second of all,
you could tell. I like how she talks.
Listen, period. I
like it.
So you see how when the women are in the room, they're always going to big each other up, whether they feel like she's right or wrong. She goes, oh, I like how she talks. Cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They're making friends in here, but when it comes to these conversations, I like how Don J put it in the caption. It's men versus women. The women are going to tag team on the woman's side most of the time, even if they don't agree. But you will see some disagreements. You will see some different disagreements throughout the conversation between the women. But at the end of the day, they all end up trying or working to come to a commonality, whereas the men, we have an opinion and we hold that opinion and we fight to defend our point. Unless we're unequivocally proven wrong, then we're not going to waver from our position.
But mommy, okay, I'm from Long Island, New York, not Jersey. Let's get that straight. All right, I wouldn't be nobody. I'm peace and love, but if you try me, I'll fuck you up.
All right, say less. All right, Naisha, your thoughts?
Well, I do feel like at the end of the day, us girls, we're not trying to fuck a lame. We're trying to fuck a nigga with status. We're not looking at a guy. We're not looking to fuck a virgin. We're not looking to fuck somebody that's inexperienced. We're looking for let's be honest. Like when a guy, I'm not saying fucking every girl in town and got 1,000 bodies, but when a guy can get women easily, take them on dates, they're attractive, you're going to be attracted to that. You're not going to be attracted to old dude in the back with, not talking to girls over here. Like, no one's attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? People are attracted
and then, can you talk in the microphone for me?
Oh, sorry. And people are attracted to confident men. And unfortunately, when you can pull a lot of women, that brings more confidence. So
why unfortunately though?
I mean, it's not. I mean, well, because I guess we have a bad stigma upon like having sex with multiple people and having like this outrageous body count. There's just a lot of views on it. So,
but the stigma is predominantly on women, correct? Not so much on
men. I would say have like a woman to have a lot of bodies, it's looked down upon versus a man having a lot of bodies. Because again, like I said, a man who can pull a lot of women is looked at more attractive than a man who can't pull any woman. So.
That's just misogyny.
And that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, what? Well, no. You're not finna just throw that fucking word out there. Do you know the definition of that word?
Prejudice on women.
Okay, how is that prejudice?
Because I want to say that men are seen as more like society wise sexual beings, and women are seen more as being like housewives, solely let's say submissive to a specific man in their life. And I think that's just a very false narrative. I feel like we're all human beings, no matter like what we choose to do with our own bodies, with whatever we want to do with ourselves. That's up to the individual, no matter if you're man, woman, they or them.
Okay, so you don't think that men and women should have different standards?
Y'all heard her, right? Man or woman, they or them. Shorty is definitely indoctrinated with like the liberal, the liberal gender neutral mindset. So make sure you guys understand where her points are coming from, because we kind of challenged some of her views after the podcast, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. She don't really believe in what she's saying. It's just the indoctrination speaking for her.
If men and women are different?
I think that everybody should have their own standards, because everybody's different. Like, your standards are going to be vastly different from his standards. I mean, you can't have the same standards. Your standards are different from my standards.
Okay.
Individual.
So question, if you had a girlfriend and she told you that she slapped her dude and then he hit her back, how would you feel? Would you say, oh, he should never hit her? Or would you say, oh, you got what you deserve?
I don't think anybody should hit anyone.
Yo, equal rights.
No. Because my mother was abused. I don't think anybody should hit anyone.
Okay. But
unless, like, if someone hits you, you can hit back. But I don't think anybody should hit anybody. And that's a very firm stance.
Your friend, you would be like, oh, you was wrong.
Hold on. Can you what?
Okay, we were talking about double standards, and we're talking about the differences between men and women. So a lot of times men are seen as men are the stronger species. Stronger sex. I'm sorry. So if a guy hits a female, society will be like, hey, no, that's not cool. Don't fucking hit a female, no matter what she's doing, unless she's trying to kill you, type of thing. So you said that about having sex and having the same kind of standards with having sex. So I'm trying to get you to see or tell me your perspective on fighting when it comes to like physical for men and women.
So physical fighting, this is kind of hard, but
and I think it was a little reach for him to go into like the physical fighting, but I get what he was trying to do. He was merely trying to prove that there are double standards, and most of the double standards in the dating and relationship dynamics between men and women benefit women. So that's really all Don J was trying to do, is highlight the double standards that are attributed to men and are attributed to women. But the thing is, women don't have a problem when the double standards benefit them.
I just want to ask, do you keep the same standards from throughout the whole board of equal of everything, or just certain things?
So if we're talking physical, that's a very difficult.
And this is why women aren't they're not really truly standing in that feminist 50-50 equal men and women mindset.
Subject to talk about, just because physically men are physically stronger, women are mentally stronger in ways. I think that men, nobody should put hands on anybody. If a woman.
And she said, men are physically stronger, women are mentally stronger. I can't agree with that either, because, the emotional turmoil, the up and down that women experience, whether it be because of the PMS or whatever, right? They are on an emotional roller coaster. So their emotional and mental stability is wavering a lot more than men, where ours is consistent unless there is a situation or action that provokes us to, go to another level. Okay. So I don't agree with, women are mentally stronger than men. Maybe in a social situation, socially more adept. I wouldn't say mentally stronger though, because even when you look at test scores, when you look at things like that, men are still outperforming women when it comes to academics. Not on a broad scheme, but the smart, when you look at the people who are the most intelligent, right? It usually comes down to the men, right? But that's not saying that women can't be intelligent. It's just that when you get into a competitive realm and you say, okay, put this person against this person who's better, and you know, in all things being equal except their gender, who's better in this situation? A lot of the times the men will come out victorious. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Puts a hand on man, like on a man, he should just like step out of the situation and just be like, look, you need to back off, get away. If a man is hitting a woman, like it's
no. Okay, you just said something very specific. So in that situation, you literally said that the girl hits the guy, and then the guy has to step away. So that's not the same standards for a man and a woman.
If you should step away regardless. Like violence is never called for.
Okay.
Speaking of double standards, how come you talk about like you don't want these standards of how women and men and women are viewed, but like you don't care about the standard or the view that, you know, like a guy should be paying for everything when he takes you out to dinner and stuff like that.
No, you got to ask her that. You don't even know that.
You guys don't have to. You guys don't want to change that standard, though.
Hold on, no.
You guys don't want to change that. That's all I'm saying.
Give me a minute. Look, if a guy wants to pay for a dinner, that's his choice. He can say, I want to pay for your dinner. If the girl is okay with that, she can say, okay. Or if a girl wants to pay for half, she can say, I would like to pay for half.
I'm not saying that.
I think
yes, I am.
I think what he's implying is that if the guy doesn't pay for the dinner, he ain't getting no ass. So
but
it's
that ain't even. Well, that's not necessary. Why does dinner have to equal ass? That ain't even exactly.
And see, this is where they're getting away from the point. Why does dinner have to equal ass? Is that a third? It's not about the ass. Okay, I just said that as an example that you are holding men to a different standard, and that's a double standard that benefits the woman. But when it's a double standard that benefits the man, it's a problem.
That's not what we said. That's not. Pause. One at a time. Go ahead.
He's just trying to highlight the double standard. There's double standards in everything. There's double standards that benefit women. There's double standards that benefit men.
Yep.
If you're a man and you're having a lot of sex, most likely that means that you've done something or you've done the work to be attractive. Like I played college football. If you're an athlete, that shit's on demand. It don't matter if you're playing or you're not. Okay. So women already assume that, okay, he's already done the work to get on a team. I'm gonna fuck him just because he's on the team and he made me feel good that night. Right. So like I said, it's double standards for everything. So if a woman is out here and she's upset about the double standards when it comes to, you know, her sexual partners, then she also has to be upset about the double standards that benefit her.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
and they're not.
Otherwise, she's a hypocrite.
That doesn't benefit her.
Right.
Exactly.
And then pause real quickly. Blaze, what are your thoughts on the question?
First of all, it does not make a man more attractive, none whatsoever. I feel like that's the wrong word to use.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
I don't know what shorty name is right here, but she said something about
well, picking fights now.
No, I'm not picking a fight with you. I'm repeating what you said. Okay. You didn't even let me talk.
Ooh.
I was actually finna come back to you. I was finna congratulate you on what you said.
Okay.
So Shorty's mad masculine, you can tell. And she was definitely giving hella masculine vibes in the venue. I mean, she cool and stuff like that, but she's got a really strong personality. So just take note of that and understand the type of woman that she is.
Now let me switch it up. I'm just playing.
What I was trying
to say was she said some things that I agree with. She said some things that I did not agree with. Most of the time, the guy that's the most attractive or the guy that's the number one player team, whatever football, I don't give a fuck. That's not what make me like you.
Cap.
So I'm not looking for the most attractive. I'm not looking for the man that fuck the most bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool to me. Now, I like older men. I've already said that. I like dudes that's 34, 35. You know, I like.
So I always say this, man. The women are going for older men. She says she likes older men. She's, I don't know, like 23, right? She's 23. She says she likes dudes who are 34, 35. That's her preference. That's her prerogative. But I want you guys to understand that this mindset stays consistent even when the women are a lot younger. So if a woman is in high school, she's going for college dudes. If she's in middle school, she's going for high school dudes. That's how it has always been. That's the recurring trends that I see in my personal life and, you know, through these different anecdotal situations. and she just, said it straight up.
Niggas in their 30s. So the men that I, get involved with are going to be more sexually involved anyway because they've been on this been on this world longer than me. So I know for a fact they fuck more people than I have. But that's not what makes me attracted to them.
Okay. But here's the real point. The real point. Well, actually, I'm the host, so I'm gonna finish it up. But what are your thoughts?
I don't necessarily think that men that have a high body count are necessarily more attractive because honestly, if you get on a dating app, if you go out or anything, you can find someone to fuck you. Like it's really
Hold on,
easy.
no. You think that it's easy for men, the average men, to get sex like that?
I think it's easy for men are okay. In my experience, hello. Hi. In my experience, it's very easy for girls to get men, and it's very easy for guys to get girls.
And that's where she fucked up.
It's easy for you to get simps.
It's so many.
It's easy for you to get simps. Let's be straight
out here.
No. So I want to be very clear.
And
so,
Buddy was off base too. It's easy for women to get men. It doesn't matter if they're simps, red vitamin. It doesn't matter if they know the game or don't know the game. It's easy for them to get men because men want sex.
You think the average dude, is just slanging consistently getting women?
Actually, okay. So I want to say that the average dude gets a good amount of girls, and the average girl gets a good amount of guys. I really think that.
No.
That's just false. That's just false.
Hold up.
No.
You can't say it's false from a girl's perspective. I know a bunch of girls that get a bunch of guys. I know a bunch of guys that get a bunch of girls.
But
no, they say they get a bunch of girls.
Right.
That could be true.
Right. A lot of dudes be lying on their dick for one. And then when it comes to an average guy getting a whole bunch of girls, he gonna have to put in a lot more work.
What's average?
But why do guys feel like they need to lie about that? That doesn't make sense.
One at a time.
Average is 5'8", 5'9",
Hey, watch what you're saying.
$50,000 a year, right? Regular job.
Yeah, he's just average.
Not outstanding. Don't have hella clout on social media. Doesn't
It's
have
somebody out here for everybody.
It's somebody out here for everybody, but the thing is, that man also has to be attracted to that woman.
You're not looking for somebody.
Right. So when women say, "Oh, there's somebody out here for everybody," they want average guys to go deal with a fat chick who's eating Oreos all day and not taking care of herself. When they say, "Oh, there's somebody out there for everybody," they're like, "Oh, well, if you can't get no pussy, deal with a lesser attractive woman." And the thing is, men, we want somebody who we're attracted to. That's why you see super ugly dudes who got money with super hot girls. If they didn't have money, they'd be with a woman who is more on their level. But an average dude, he could still be attractive. He just has he's just average in the grand scheme of things when it comes to maybe his height, weight, and the amount of money that he earns. Okay. So they expect those guys to deal with these Lizzo type women as well, these Honey Boo Boo type women as well, right? They expect us to deal with them because but like basically women want men to settle, but they don't want to settle themselves.
Somebody for a long time. You're looking for somebody right now. You
Nah,
need somebody right now.
But what you said was,
you know what's funny is that all these girls talk about these average guys and they all have a chance, but then they always talk about
I never said they
I'm
had a
only hitting
chance.
up these blue check motherfuckers in my DMs. You know what I mean?
the thing is, what she said about it being easy for an average guy to get girls is just totally off base. Like an average woman, definitely, she cannot go out here and she can get laid easily. But an average dude, man, he gonna have to talk to 20, 30, 40, 50 bitches before
I don't feel like
even
it's
one
average.
bitch
I feel like it's the confidence because they're that's what I'm saying.
And here we go. These women talking about, oh, it's the confidence. You could be the most confident dude in the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, confidence helps when you already have other things in line, when you already have that attractiveness in line, when you already have maybe the height in line, maybe you already have that money in line, then, okay, if he's confident, it's going to be easier for him to get the draws. But if a dude is not, if he doesn't have any of these outstanding features, where is this confidence coming from? Women think confidence just comes out of, you can just grow a confidence tree or something like that. where the confidence has to stem from something that you are exceeding in life. Otherwise, you're not going to be confident.
Hey, I don't like dude. If you can have a dude that treats you so good, he's like everything that you want in a man, and he's not the best looking one. So, so he could be quote unquote average, right? Because he's not the most. He don't have the most money.
But
can I ask you a question?
But he got confidence. He got sweat. He got charisma. He funny. Shit like that.
Can I ask you a question?
So you'll deal with a dude who just got confidence, no bag, no.
I want to ask you a question.
Because earlier you said a nigga got to be able to pay for your $300 nails. So if he don't have a bag, then if he don't have a bag, then that means he's average, right? So if he can't pay for that 300, like most niggas can't pay for no $300 nails. I'm gonna give it a buck. You know
but why I can say that is because I've been on both ends of the stick. I have fucked with dudes because I really fucked with them for who they were, and they treated me good, and they weren't the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they used to be, but they're not anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like it's more to it than your money. Money is a plus. I'm not looking to marry you for your money.
See what happens though.
And she's hella cap when she said that, bro. I mean, Shorty, like I said, she's mad masculine. She is like one of those get the bag, sis, city girl, hot girl summer type girl. She's the epitome of that. And my thing is like she was cool. Like I said, I'm not trying to get at her, but she's giving, a real ratchet ghetto hood vibe. And the crazy thing is like she's not even black. So I'm trying to figure out why she just so confident in saying the N-word when she ain't even black. But anyways,
so is women when they're young, they make that mistake, right? They'll deal with a dude who don't got shit because he's cute.
If they're insecure.
No, it's not because they're insecure. It's because they're attracted to that guy in the way that he makes them feel, right? So if he's making you feel a certain way for a long period of time, exactly.
I do. Fair enough.
So you left them because you're like,
no,
shit.
I didn't leave him because of the money. I left him for other reasons.
It's not about the money.
But I did get tired of him not having money.
Right. It's not about the money.
So there she goes. She spilled the beans. She said she didn't leave him for the money. She left him for other reasons, but she did get tired of him not having money. So she left him for the money. Let's give it a buck. If he had a bag and those other reasons would not have weighed into the equation as much if this dude that she was dealing with had some guap. It's not about other reasons, but at the end of the day, you're willing.
He was 35.
Right. Okay. But you're willing, you specifically, you're younger, right? So you're willing to take that risk when you're younger. You're willing to take.
As a woman, I'm 23 now. When I was with him, I was 20.
And you're young. I'm
going on 21.
Right. I'm 26. You're young as hell. So like when
she ain't that young. Hold on.
Well, I mean, right.
Yeah,
but like in the grand I'm working with you, but in the grand scheme of things, you're willing to take a bigger risk. You're willing to deal with dudes who have less.
I'm not looking for a husband. I'm not looking for you to impregnate me. None of that. I got a whole life to live.
But around that 29, 28, you gonna start
settle down. All right, pause real quick. We have some super chats. No, pause real quick. All right, Sir Yeetus says men are repulsed by 304s for long-term relationships. Blame biology, not misogyny. I think he's talking about you, Beck. Do you have anything to say back to that? I guess not. All right, let's continue.
Wait, hold on.
No. All right, so we was at you. So the original question. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I want to go back to actually the four of you guys because you guys didn't touch on the women's side. You only touched on the men's side.
That's what I was gonna say.
So I actually want to hear your thoughts about the women's side. Do you feel that if a woman have sex with a lot of dudes, that it's just who cares, or does it demean her value?
It makes them better. Makes them better.
I mean, makes us better in bed.
Van Lee says, "What's her IG?" It should be in the description of this video.
Right. Nobody wants to be with a girl who's a dead fish.
Like, nobody wants to be with a guy who's a dead fish.
Okay, pause one at a time.
Can
Go ahead.
we be honest real quick? Ladies, real quick to the ladies.
Go ahead.
Let's say we had 100+ bodies. Do you really find that cute?
No, I honestly don't. I never said that. I thought it was cool for girls to fuck a lot.
Right. It's not. So my point leads to like it sucks that it's like this, but women are looked down upon when they got a high body count. It is what it is because like I said,
they're not. That's not true. That's not true.
But unless your I feel like your career is based off of sexual
work?
things,
Yeah.
sex work. Yeah, as
Yeah.
a sex worker, do your thing, boo boo. That's how you make
No,
your
no.
money, you know?
Guys only hate on girls that sleep with a lot of guys, but don't sleep with them.
Wait, say that.
Guys only hate on girls that sleep with a lot of guys, but not them.
Exactly.
That was a good point. That is true to a certain extent. Guys will say, "Oh, she's a thought. She's, slore. She's this. She's that." But if she was such a thought, why isn't she smashing you? So that's a point that he made right there. A lot of dudes are upset that the woman who they consider Tatianas are not smashing them. They feel entitled to that woman because she dealt with another guy. So I mean, that was a good point that he made.
Hey, so what
I definitely agree with that.
Guys like to hit on girls that are sluts. That's true. And I will admit,
They won't wife them though.
It don't matter if they wife them.
And I feel like
It's plenty of hoes getting married.
I prefer girls
Plenty
that have
of
been
hoes
with a lot
get
of people because I don't like to be with no dead fish. I don't like to be with some girl who's unexperienced. I don't like to be with some girl who don't know what she's doing.
But wait,
I gotta have a girl who knows how to throw it
But
back.
what Shorty said, plenty girls or plenty hoes are getting married. She's also right about that too. The thing is, they're getting married to guys who are green, who don't know the game, who don't understand the process and dating and don't understand the type of woman that she is presenting.
I like a girl who's been with a couple people. You know?
I feel like insecure guys.
Like,
No, go ahead.
Who said insecure?
Yeah, who said insecure?
I feel like guys. I feel like insecure guys care about the high body count because
You said insecure guys care about the high body
I
count.
feel like if you're secure about your woman, you don't give a fuck about what
That's
she did before.
exactly.
I know what
That's facts.
you like how
Once
how
you
she
catch
dressed.
feelings, you can look over everything. When you like this
And that
person,
goes
when you
for
care
men
about
and women,
them.
though.
This is what I'll
Nah.
say. This
Go
is what
ahead.
I'll say. It's not about being insecure.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you're with a woman and she's had a lot of sexual partners, there's going to be what you call a compare and contrast dynamic. So she's going to be looking at you, and although you may make her feel a certain type of way right now, she's going to be comparing you to her last.
So you're not comparing? Hold on. Do you not think it's the same with men?
That's what I'm saying. So you're not comparing the contrast.
Like men compare. Like men are always so.
So they came at me and said, "Oh, are men not comparing too?" The thing is, men, we compare personality. Obviously, we compare our sexual experiences, but if we had really good sex with this one woman, that doesn't guarantee that we're gonna wife her. If she does not have that personality, then we're not dealing with her on a relationship level. Okay, we're not gonna go and cuff her up if she doesn't have a good personality. And yes, there is comparing and contrasting on men's side and women's side, but the comparisons come from a different angle. See, men are more likely to compare a woman's real, true personality. And when it comes to sex, women are likely to compare a dude stroke, this dude smashed me this way, even though they may love the guy that they're with or rock with him or say that they love him. They'll still end up going back to that dude who bust their cheeks down if that guy that they're with now can't fulfill them sexually because he's a lot less experienced. And that's why, bring it back full circle, that's why we say, hey, if a guy is less sexually experienced, it means he becomes less attractive because of his ability to maneuver in sexual situations.
Can't suck my dick, boo.
No.
She got good pussy.
Wait a minute.
I'm comparing her
She got
personality.
good pussy, but she
But
ain't got good head.
Women, if we know that men have been with a lot of women, we're like, oh my God, okay, so what kind of women have you been with? Like, what are they doing for you? What have they done for you? What do they look like? What are their personalities?
One at a time.
What I will say, I'm keeping it a buck. There's a lot of women who really aren't doing that much in bed. The best way that a woman can display her sexuality and her ability, to fuck is giving head. Right?
Wait, what? This shit's getting. Hold on. Pause.
So they ain't like that one.
Pause. Real quick. Everyone. Rob, chill.
I gotta disagree.
I want to hear that funnest statement.
Because
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
From all the experience that I've had, I'm doing most of the work. I'm doing most of the stroking.
Right.
I'm doing most of the position changes.
But that's your choice.
You get not just
Hold on, one at a time, one at a time.
You're giving them like 3 inches per second.
It's
I feel
not
you,
just
bro.
my choice. If
Boy, all you got is 3 inches.
Talk to him.
the thing is, if you're a dominant man, the woman's gonna follow your lead.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
If you're telling her to do this and do that, she's gonna go and do what you say she's gonna do.
Only if she
No,
like
you are so wrong on that, bro.
No, pause. Back up. She had her head on her for the longest. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to say that, like, if you think that a woman's, I guess, I don't know how to put this, value is based off how she sucks dick.
Shout out to Van Lee. He says Tino was preaching. The guac is how most women display their sexual prowess. Exactly. Like, I mean, let's keep it a buck. When you're clapping her cheeks, she's not really doing much, right? Like, you know, you'll have some girls who'll throw it back, who'll ride it or whatever, but they're not riding for a long ass time. Okay. They're not just over here riding, you know, like they riding on a bike and stuff like that. A lot of these women don't have the stamina. They're not in the gym. They're not working out. They don't have the ability to sustain those types of movements, especially when it's in a standing squatted position, right? Or even riding. Like, a lot of these girls, they may just like move back and forth and do the riding thing. But I mean, let's keep it a bug. Is that really the best feeling? I'm just asking. I don't know. It depends on what you guys think. I like a more I think like a more in and out sensation is more beneficial to men, and then women like a more wiggling around. Okay.
No, I didn't say that.
Let me ask you this:
Okay,
do you
sorry,
like sluts or not? Do you like sluts or not?
Wait, why do we have to call them sluts, though?
I want to know. Do you like girls or sluts?
Wait. No, hold up. Why do we have to refer to women
We got
as
so many
sluts?
different
Okay.
things right now.
Forget about that. Do you like girls who have slept with more people or not?
What do you mean, like them?
Do you like a girl more if she's been with more people, or would you rather a girl who's been with less people?
It depends on. It's probably going to
I
depend.
would prefer a woman who's been with less people.
Less people. Are you looking for a wife right now?
I mean, I'm in a relationship right now. So for me, like I said, the best way for her to display. I didn't say her sexuality makes up her value. I said the best way to display her sexuality is through giving head. Right? Because when you're having sex, dudes do most of the work.
I gotta disagree with that.
No.
That's a lack of communication. Is what that is.
Girls talking about knees like Megan, doing this and that, but they're not in the gym. They don't have stamina. They can't.
They out here. Hold on, one at a time. Blaze.
What I just said, all facts.
Go ahead, Blaze.
I'm just saying that them the bitches that you choosing because baby,
Van Lee said white boy was mad and knowing he was white knighting. Yeah, a little bit.
I can ride a dick for more than a minute.
I hear you. And this is the funny part. When you challenge women on their sexuality, they try and prove it to you. Okay, so this is when we talk about game and this, that, and the third, it's a little neg game, right? So like you say, y'all ain't really giving throat like that, or y'all ain't really doing this like that. Now they're trying to prove it to you. Now they're trying to exceed your expectations because there's a burden of performance. See, usually women are not put in a position where they have to perform. They're put in a position where they're kind of giving it, and you know, it's laid out on a silver platter for them when it comes to relationships or what the guy is expected to do for them. But when you start to say, hey, you know, most women aren't really out here fucking, they, you know what I'm saying? They talk about knees like Megan, but they can't even squat for more than 10 seconds, or they can't do any wall sits. They don't have any stamina. Now she's out here overtly trying to say, yo, well, I can ride the dick and I can do this and I can fuck 400 hours. And you know what I mean? So just notice how I'm playing on their emotions and getting them to divulge the truth, right?
Okay. Hold on, one at a time. Blaze. Go ahead, Blaze.
I'm just saying that them the bitches that you choosing because baby, I can ride a dick for more than a minute.
I hear you, but I've dealt with a lot of athletic women.
That's you. That's your pick. You them bitches.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, well, you're
Pause. Not one at a time. But Milt has something.
I gotta disagree, bro.
Go ahead.
Because I have now I see what you're trying to say, but I have been with some girls who rocked my world who did more than just give good head. Like I was like, God damn. I'm talking about like you said, ride, get on top, and like I understand what you're trying to say. Where you're the
Me
more
too.
dominant.
I don't think you're wrong.
You're the more dominant. I see.
See, but now she don't think I'm wrong. Now she don't think I'm wrong. Funny.
What you're saying, you're dominant and she gonna follow your lead. But sometimes a girl wants to show you like, hey, I got this tonight. And then you be like, okay.
For one night, but let's keep it
Exactly. Even the light-skinned girl is agreeing. It's temporary. Yeah, maybe the first time that you fuck her, she's going all out. She's doing every trick in the bag. But think about it, bro. Over time, when you're dealing with the same chick, over time, at the end of the day, you're doing most of the work. The man is doing the most of the work, and I have no problem with that, right? I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that the best way for her to display her ability to have sex is by giving the throat. Because when it comes to intercourse and penetration, the guy is doing majority of the work. Even when you watch these OnlyFans chicks getting smashed or whatever on their OnlyFans, they're not doing shit. They just sitting there getting fucked.
consistently when you're having sex with a woman.
What you're supposed to do. You're a man. You're supposed to take control.
Shout out to Wiz G. He says she says that, but then turn around and says, well, you're a man. That's your job when it comes to having sex consistently. They always be telling on themselves. Exactly. Listen to what she said. She literally just says that right after I interjected. Listen.
Let's keep it consistently when you're having sex with a woman.
What you're supposed to do. You're a man. You're supposed to take control.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Sir Yeetus sends a super chat. He says, back to the streets if she has a high body count. True. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Wait, what? Who said that? Anyway, the UK says the women who entertain many men and clearly
shout out
shows
to
that
Van Lee. He says if Tiana Trump wasn't a throat goat, she wouldn't be famous. It's all about the neck. Let's be real. Exactly. Same with Abella Danger. Same with all these other porn or adult film actresses. If they were not giving top tier throat, if Mia Khalifa, when she did that gangbang with those two niggas, if she was not giving top tier throat, she would not be famous, bruh. These adult film stars don't get famous for, having V to P intercourse. Okay, they don't. They get famous off of what that mouth do.
None of those men saw enough.
Look at Lana Rhodes. Look at Lana Rhodes. She got famous off of what that mouth did.
Value in you to marry you. Ooh, do the ladies
listen to who's the other girls who got the podcast? What's that joint called? Call Her Daddy. They always talk about the guac, right? Because they know that is the redeeming factor in their sexual abilities.
Have any clapback for that?
Hell no. Because if I choose first of all, if I'm single, I can entertain as many motherfuckers if I want to. Period. And at the end of the day, who I choose to give my time and energy to is my motherfucking choice. And on top of that, if I'm giving you my time and energy, it's benefiting me.
She literally just went off base. But anyways.
I can benefit you.
Yes. I mean, backing off of what Blaze just said, like we pick. We pick who we want to do.
No. They're backing up. Look, just listen.
No. Pause. No. I 100% disagree. You pick who you want to fuck. You don't pick who you want to have in a relationship with.
Yes, we do. How is that? Choice. So I'm not gonna fuck some loser. No, I don't know what the fuck you mean by that, because I'm confused.
You see how masculine it is? I mean, she, you can say she has a dynamic personality. She, this and the third. You can tell she's been through a lot. You can tell she's been through a lot. And I empathize with this woman because she is, she just vibrato and masculinity and raising her voice. And, honestly, me personally, I didn't care. I love it. I love the energy. I love getting them in their feelings, getting them amped up so I can just break down every point. But just imagine as a guy, you're dating her and you get her upset.
Women control the acts, the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of relationship. You can't get into a relationship with a guy if you don't want. Yes or no?
No, that's true.
Oh, one at a time. No, please.
With me, if I don't want you to be in a relationship with me, it's not about you. I'm choosing to let you be my boyfriend. What?
Wait, what?
That's a mutual choice.
Van Lee says that head game gets guys' temperatures rising even more than twerking. Facts. Some DSL, blue eyes looking up at you on that BBC. It's over. You ain't lying. Return of the Black King says, bro, whatever dude tolerated continuous conversations with that masculine broad is a cuckold. Facts. Return of the Black Kings also says, I know her boyfriends are always weak men. Either they're really weak men or super strong, super dominant guys. It's no in between with this woman. You can't give an inch with her, okay? Wiz G says she definitely only date hood niggas because a man has to be hyper masculine to deal with it. Exactly. Either she's dating super hood dudes or dudes she's just literally walking over.
No. Wait, go ahead.
Exactly, it's mutual. But I'm saying, if I want to be your girlfriend and you want to be my boyfriend, I've had plenty of dudes want to be my boyfriend, but I don't want to be their girlfriend.
That you had sex with.
Right.
No, maybe not.
That's my point. That's the progression. That's what I'm saying. You, which is a woman, control the gatekeep of sex.
No.
Men. So hold on. I can have sex with you if you don't want.
Look, if I say no.
No. Yes or no? Can I have sex with you if you don't want?
I want to say that what you said is the opposite.
Yes, thank you.
I think men are the gatekeepers of sex.
No.
Specifically.
Yes.
Wait.
No. Are we in a dream world?
Listen.
No. I'm gonna let her finish.
These women, she's talking about men are the gatekeepers of sex. I'm finna break this down. So I'm finna crucify every point that they had. I nailed it to the cross and executed it.
Yes.
Talk to her, Don.
Men are the ones that are like more, I guess, want to say socially acceptable to be sexually active. Women are the ones perceived as wanting the like serious relationships, if that makes sense.
No, I understand what you're saying, but no.
But the thing is, if a man was a gatekeeper of sex, every time I go out, every weekend,
yes,
I'm fucking every night.
If
I was a gatekeeper of sex, I'm opening up the floodgates.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So women are the.
See, you heard that what I said. If men are the gatekeepers of sex, every time we're having sex every day, right? A dude is horny every day. So if men are the gatekeepers of sex, you're not going months, weeks, years without sex. You're not gonna be a virgin at 31 years old, okay? If men were the gatekeepers of sex, then you would be having sex. And like I said, you would open the floodgates.
Gatekeepers of sex.
But they only get in a relationship if we let them get in a relationship.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even I said that wrong. Not just lit. Like she said, I don't like that's like your name was. What's your name?
I think it's a mutual choice. I agree with you.
Naija.
Not yet, Naija.
Like she said, it's a mutual choice.
Yeah.
You like okay, I just had this incident. Okay. I have been hanging out with somebody for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said single.
What do you mean by hanging out?
Hold on, I'm gonna finish. I said single, but So I've been hanging out, like I'm talking about at this person's house every day, not at my house, at this person's house every day for over.
So here we go. She's banging this guy that she's dealing with, and she gets a little personal here. She's about to divulge her situation, and I'm going to cross-examine her. Watch.
A month now,
Mm-hmm.
and shit is getting, So boom, he went to the bathroom. I don't go through people's phone. Went to the bathroom, left his phone right there.
Mm-hmm.
What he doing? DMing a bitch.
Okay.
So at this point.
Okay. Question. Are y'all in a relationship?
That's what I'm trying to finish.
Okay.
So I didn't say anything right at that moment because we never had that. That's the conversation that has to be held. Just because I've been hanging out with you, and just because you've been hanging out with me, and we've been fucking every day, whatever, that don't mean we're in a relationship.
Well, I'm not saying that. So the point is.
But I'm trying to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Boom, when I seen that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait to ask because it's still soon. I don't want to just assume. I don't want.
And what you guys got to understand is I don't really think these women are listening intently. They're not really answering the questions directly. They, like, when they answer the question, they have to go tell a long anecdotal story, but when they answer the question, all they're doing is proving the points that we've already made.
wanna, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he feel the same way. I'm gonna just be cool because we ain't had a conversation, so I can't really be mad at him.
Okay.
So guys, a note of advice, man, always let these women talk. Let them get going. They're going to explain their dating strategy and they're going to tell them themselves, guys. You don't even have to do anything. They're going to divulge the information.
I got drunk when I was with you. Last Saturday.
Okay.
When I got back to
Don't be airing me out like that. Don't be airing me out like that. What the fuck?
Wait, hold on.
I got people who watch the
Is
show.
there story time happening?
What the
when I
fuck?
got back to the nigga house, best believe that was the first thing came out. Look, what the fuck? I don't like that shit. You know, and of course I wasn't like that, but I'm just saying, brief synopsis. I'm saying, hey.
Shout out to Return of the Black Kings. He says she muddying the waters, saying a whole lot of nothing, so the point gets lost. Exactly.
I don't like this. What we doing? Like, because I ain't like that, and I like you. So if you want to do that, that's cool. Because I got hoes too. But no, that's what I'm saying. If you telling me you don't want me to have my hoes, you can't have your hoes. Here. So we had the conversation, and now it's an understanding.
But what you're saying proves the point that women are the gatekeepers of sex.
Yep.
Men are the gatekeepers of relationships. Because
but
at
I
the end
never
of the
disagree with that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you seen that he was DMing girls. For one, if he's DMing girls, that don't guarantee that he finna fuck.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's facts.
So for two,
That's facts.
then you seen he's DMing girls. You got a little jealous. You got a little, dare I say, insecure. So now you want to ask the question.
No,
what
definitely
are we?
not.
Watch how I flip that insecure word on them, guys. This is psychological, and I mean this breakdown that I did, and this is how you guys can tell that I'm really a natural at this shit. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm really a natural at this shit. Look how I flipped the word insecure on them, because they were trying to label guys as insecure. But once she starts telling the story, you can see the clear signs of her own insecurity.
So for two,
That's facts.
then you seen he's DMing girls. You got a little jealous. You got a little, dare I say, insecure. So now you want to ask the question.
No,
what
definitely
are we?
not. Definitely
Now
not. Because the reason why I asked a motherfucking question is because don't be wanting me to cook for you, fix your motherfucking bed. That's what I'm saying. No,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just.
All she's doing is proving the point. She's like, don't ask me to be a girlfriend if you ain't out here walking the way and this and the third. He didn't ask you to be a girlfriend. He's not expecting you to do any of these things. You're doing it because out of the kindness of your heart, which, I mean, go figure. This woman is kind to the men that she has sex with. But anyways, she's doing all of these things out of the kindness of her heart because she really likes a guy and she wants to impress him. Not because he's telling her to do these things, okay? This is what you guys got to understand. She is doing this because she wants to, not because she has to keep that relationship going. She wants to prove her value, and it sounds like she really likes this guy and wants to prove herself to him. And that's why she's doing all these things, not because, we're in a relationship now. It's because she wants to be in a relationship with him, and he has not pushed it to that level yet.
Does it matter? No. I'm not saying it don't matter with that. It don't matter if you're in a relationship with someone or not. It's still disrespectful to be DMing someone.
And I'm laying right there in the bed with you, and we've been together every motherfucking day. So that's what I'm saying. I was not mad at that because we haven't had that conversation. But my only disagreement with you is that you can do. That's what we had to have the conversation. You can do what you want to do, but I'm not going to be doing girlfriend roles for you if you're doing not my boyfriend things to me.
I hear you.
That's a whole nother conversation, because I would disagree that he's probably not. He's probably be paying bills. He's probably will protect you if you're about to get fight or he's about to put your life on the line.
Would.
Okay.
Right. So he's already doing his boyfriend duties, as Don J so eloquently put it. So he's already doing his boyfriend duties. In turn, you do your girlfriend duties. Y'all just haven't made shit official. And if this guy is a high value guy, which she says she only fuck with rich niggas, ballers, this and a third. If he is a high value guy, right? If he's a high value guy, then at the end of the day, him DMing a chick is not really stepping out, because one, y'all ain't in a relationship, and two, he's providing so much more value than she is. And that's just keeping it a buck. But shout out to the Return of the Black Kings. He says, they thought because you buff, you would be on that BS. An intelligent black man is dangerous. Salute, bro. Oh, you already know, man. And Quarantino Da GAWD, this channel is going to blow one of these days, man. I know it. And I'm sitting back. I'm working. Y'all see me going live even more often because I'm trying to get this algorithm going in my favor because y'all already know that they are censoring my content. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. But you know, I'm really, honestly, I'm really natural at this shit. Like I can really break it down and I can really get these girls to spill the proverbial tea.
And bills, he's probably will protect you if you're about to get fight or he's about to put your life on the line.
Would.
Okay.
JL makes a great point too. He says she acting like her phone ain't getting text messages or DMs. Exactly. Wiz G says, I don't know why she's surprised. She literally admitted to having side dudes. He will never commit to her as long as she keeps those male orbiters. Yeah, and if she talks as greasy as she did on this podcast, he'll never commit to her anyway.
Hey, so that was a boyfriend.
Especially if he's a black man, and I don't know what she is, but she's looking like Indian or something like that. Maybe. It's not likely that he's gonna cuff her.
That's what I'm saying. We've been acting like we're boyfriend and girlfriend already. Y'all didn't even let me finish. We've been acting tough, tight, like we together type shit. So that's why it was important for me to go ahead and say, hey, like, I don't mind doing these things for you, and I've been doing them for you, but I can't.
But she says she doesn't mind doing them, but now that she found out this other information that he was still doing his thing, now she minds. Now she's upset. So this just goes to show that she is doing these things for ulterior motives. Even though she may have started doing it for out of the kindness of her heart, her ultimate goal is for him to ask her, hey, let's get in a relationship. So maybe I mean, in all actuality, by definition, she's really not doing it out of the kindness of her heart. She's doing it for an ulterior motive, and that is to be in a relationship with this guy.
Continue. If I would have never seen that DM, I would have let it ride.
Right, but if he was moving sloppy, I'm gonna
just
give it
left the phone. Why can't I just ask something?
Yeah, go ahead. No, back. Go ahead.
Why can't it just be 50-50? Like, I don't understand, like, what the whole.
Here we go with the 50-50 chick. And I ain't gonna lie, shorty fake as hell. And this is what girls do a lot. You know, when you're in a networking situation, you want to speak to everybody in the room, this and the third, maybe exchange contact information. So what they'll do is when you get a girl's Instagram, guys, just understand this. You may exchange Instagrams, follow her on Instagram, she follow you back, this and the third. Girls do that so that they can gain followers, and then they'll unfollow you the next day. So that's pretty much what shorty did. Like, we exchanged information, we were talking, and I'm like, okay, boom, I'm trying to get back on the podcast, this and the third, whatever. And a lot of the times they'll act like they want to network, and they'll act like they want to work and do some collaborative thing, and then the next day they unfollow you. So just be cognizant of that, guys. Don't be giving away free follows. If you notice that a chick unfollows you back, man, I'll say that's what I do. But anyways.
No, like, don't.
Okay. Yep, Van Lee says she really unfollowed you in 24 hours. Cole, yeah, it was less than 24 hours. And this is what these girls do. They say, yeah, follow me on Instagram, this and the third. We'll follow each other back. We follow back. I'm team follow back. Da, 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 da. You follow me on Instagram, then 6 hours later they unfollow you.
But like, look, if you want to be a man, you know, be a man. But why can't you let a woman do like 50-50 either?
What does 50-50 mean to you?
So, like, okay, for example, rent. Like, pay half of rent.
But if you want to pay half the rent, you can do that. But
exactly.
Clip that.
What I'm saying.
Clip that one. That one's going on TikTok.
Oh my God. TikTok, really?
She went viral on TikTok.
You did.
Anyway, let's continue. No, we
I am too. Anyways.
She says, I did too. I went viral on TikTok. You're not the only one who went viral on TikTok. It's not hard to go viral on TikTok. I've been viral on TikTok multiple times. It's not hard. Okay.
So what I'm saying is, like, more of the fact that, like, if you're going to complain about a woman being this and that and this and that, why don't you let her go 50-50? Like, if you want to take the reins, go for it. If your girl's good with that, good. Okay. But, like, if your girl wants to go 50-50 with you and just be like a feminist bitch that she is, which we love, well, I love, I think you should let her.
But that's okay. Hold on, pause real quick. We got a couple of super chats and we do got to wind down. All right, Sir Yeet is sensitive. He says, "Don't be a Steve, pink shirt, no marriage for 304s." Sir Yeet again. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate that. He says, "Women are gatekeepers of sex."
Van Lee says she really expects to garner a robust following by follow back fugazi bimbos. No cap.
Men for relationship. Who proposed to who? Men. If men don't get down on one knee, you'll never get married. Yeah, that's clap back to what you said. But I want to finish off with actually, what are your final thoughts on the show? And we're gonna go back and finish.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed everybody's perspective, everybody's honesty. I did want to speak on that 50-50 thing. When you speak about 50-50, 50-50 starts at the beginning of the relationship. So 50-50 starts at, if I ask you out on a date, we're 50-50 on that check. So if you really wanted 50-50, you're not gonna assume that the man is gonna pay and punish him if he doesn't pay. So when it comes down to 50-50, 50-50 is real life 50%. I throw in 100, you throw in 100.
Yeah.
Most women are not willing to do that.
Definitely.
And what I found in my experience, let me finish though. What I found in my experience is that women they say they're feminists, they say they're 50-50, but in all actuality, they're not, right?
Maybe you're not looking for the right women.
No, I fucking agree with him 100%.
I do.
There is no girl like that's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to disrespect you in no type of way. But I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't know no girl that wanna be doing all this girls. Like that's what I'm saying. If I'm in a relationship with a man, I want my man to be the man and I'm gonna be the girl. I don't know no girl that's looking for a man to do flat iron her hair. Or you like the real shit like that. Like I want you to pay my bills, give me money to go shopping, fucking give me romance, buy me flowers, take me out on dates, make me feel good, fuck the shit out of me. I don't want you to pay half my bills. No, nigga, if I'm making your bed, if I'm cooking for you, if I'm folding your laundry,
I don't want to pay bills.
Okay.
I don't want to pay bills.
Like I'm doing the work,
Like,
so you
hold on
gonna
one
pay.
second.
Period.
This shit is resident sleeper. Resident sleeper.
So for me, my personal experience with like dating and dating guys and stuff like that, I'm personally, I'm not speaking for like multiple women. I'm not speaking for anybody else.
Hold on, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, that's yeah.
I got you.
But have you really ran into a nigga who's making real money? Like,
well, yes,
like
I have.
I'm talking about like.
No, I'm talking about 6 figures,
No, I'm
7
talking
figures.
about 5 figures, 6 figures a month.
I'm talking about like 6 figures. Yeah.
A month or a year.
No, I'm saying a year. Yeah. So you know she has. So I just want to say that like
Jojo Joestar says, Quarantino, what do I do if a girl gives choosing signals, but is always in a group or with another friend? Approach the other girl who is in the group. Don't approach the girl that you getting choosing signals from. Approach the other girl like you were trying to talk to her, and then be like, oh, hey, what's your name? You know what I mean? So that's how you do that. Walmart Zendaya, I don't want to pay bills. Yeah, the great value Zendaya.
I hate people paying for me. That's just me personally, though. I'm very okay with paying my way.
That's cool, but do you want your man?
You're gonna grab.
That's totally different. Exactly, for sure.
Actually,
like, you can pay your way. I don't like asking.
Like if you,
I don't like people paying for my shit either. But my man paying for me, that's not the same thing.
No.
I think that like for me personally, I like that I can pay my own way. I feel confidence in the way that I can say, I got myself, you got you.
That has nothing to do.
Hold on, one at a time. Milk, go ahead.
Okay. Can I just ask, would you be okay with that? Will you have to do that all the time?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking every time you go out,
because
and then your dude looking at you like, hey, you got this one for us?
No,
you know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, bro.
Have you
One at a time.
Have you been through that before?
I have.
Every time you went out,
Hold on, one at a time.
So Jojo Joestar, he goes, I know who a particular one is. I just never see her by myself. Look, bro, if you want shorty, you're going to approach her. It doesn't matter who she's with, okay? Approaching a woman when she's with her friends is the ultimate sign of confidence, okay? So just make sure you give a strong, confident approach to the woman that you're not interested in, and then bring it full circle to the woman that you are interested in. This will make her question if you really like her because you approach the other girl instead of her. So, you know, you gotta go in believing that you're going to win, even if you're not. A says she sounds like she's talking about daddy's money. Yeah, it does. Exactly. And that it definitely sounded like she was talking about daddy's money to me. Oh yeah, I've been with dudes who did it. Like, bruh, that's hella cap. And we're talking about guys who you're actually sleeping with. So she's trying to say, oh, you know, these guys, this, that, and the third, they, you know, I don't mind going half Dutch with them, because she's talking about a lot of guys that she friend zoned, right? Van Lee says overdose cold as hell. He put the lukewarm girls on the backup cam. Facts.
I have, and honestly, I kind of find.
I got you. Don't worry.
I kind of find self-confidence in it because I know that like I can take care of myself. And if a man wants to take care of me, great, fine, perfect. But like, I know I can take care of myself, and I kind of find self-confidence within that. I think that like, yes, if a man wants to pay for you, great. I've covered men have covered me. It's been an equal kind of thing. Like, you pay for my dinner tonight.
Where they at now, though?
Tonight.
How old are the guys you're dating?
Where they at now, though?
No, hold on. Naya, she had something.
Okay, so
Good
I've
question.
been in a relationship for 5 years, and me and my man been living together for 4. We go 50-50 with everything. Everything down to the T. I love
Even
you.
like the rent, even everything.
Rent,
Okay.
groceries.
You told me you cheat on
everything.
him though.
Why you lying? Why? Don't make me come over there.
Yeah, I'm about to say what
That's what you told me
Anyways,
last time.
baby, I love you, puppy. I love
See, the white boy put her on blast, and just a little back or off scene story. Yo, literally right after that white boy said, "Oh, you told me you cheat on your man." Da 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 da. Literally right when the podcast ended, this woman came and approached him so stern, like, "Don't be fucking up my relationship." Da 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 da. This is on the internet. Da, da, da. She went in on the white boy, so she was definitely trying to protect her home. I don't know if she's cheating on her man or not, but she definitely was, she definitely was adamant about clearing the air when it came to him putting her on a blast like that.
I'm gonna say this, but at times I get pissed off because I do want my man to pay for my nails, and I do want my man to take care of me.
Van Lee says, Tino, Bequisha looked like she a little flabby. How the body check out? So, yeah, she definitely in the stomach area, it looked like there was a little loose skin. So she definitely needs to hit the gym. But, she's straight. She's straight. She got like, she was kind of busty. It could have been a little saggy. I don't know. But she's solid, though. She looks straight, though. I'll give her about a 7. Alphazo says, where they at now? Exactly. Alphazo says she cheats on him.
And I'm tired of paying half and half, but I'm in a growing relationship. I'm in my 20s, and you have to make.
Listen to what she said. She said, "I'm tired of paying half and half."
My man to pay for my nails, and I do want my man to take care of me, and I'm tired of paying half and half.
She's done with. She's done with Buddy.
But I'm in a growing relationship. I'm in my 20s, and you have to make the decision whether you want to grow with your man. Or you want to leave him and find a man that already got it.
Yeah.
It's your choice. It's your journey.
Exactly.
But that's part of maturing.
50-50, right, it's part of maturing. But in the 50-50 world, like, that shit does get old, because as a woman, I want to be taken care of.
Right.
I don't want to have to bust my ass to pay my fucking
Joe Star says, Quarantino, are you going to be on Fresh and Fit Live? We're trying to make something happen. I'm not sure yet. Those guys got their own schedule, this, that, and third. Maybe I'll hit them up and be like, yo, do you got a time frame on the live show? But as of now, we don't have no dates for that. All of the talkings have been like through messages. So it's not anything that is concrete or serious yet. But if there are updates, if we are going to do something, you guys will be the first to know.
Carno by myself all the time.
Yeah,
like, that shit is reckless.
I got a question for you.
Last question.
Alphazo says, women will despise you when they have to pay major bills. Facts.
We got
I got a question for you, and this pertains to one of the points that I make. You say you're with your man, y'all going 50-50. Does he make significantly more money than you?
And this is the kill. This is where I destroyed every argument they had on this whole podcast.
I feel like
it's not. I feel like, baby. It's if he got
to be real. You know what? This is real shit. I feel like I'm more of a go-getter. But
so she said she's more ambitious than her own guy.
Like, I feel like I'm more sociable. But
do you?
I feel
I'm
like,
talking about numbers. Do you?
No, he's talking about like numbers wise. He's talking about numbers
and
wise.
Monthly, periodically, does he make more money than you, or you make more money than him on a month-to-month basis? Who's bringing in more bread?
We're bringing in the same amount.
They're bringing in the same amount, which means she's probably bringing in a little bit more than him.
Okay. So my point is, if you're with a man and he makes significantly more than you, like my girl, I make significantly more than her, like probably 10, 20, maybe 30 times more than her. I'm paying all the bills.
Does she work?
Yeah, she works. She works. She got her own business. She do
Goddamn.
makeup and she do weddings and all this shit. She makes a lot of money, but I make significantly more than her.
You're making it sound like you're a
But she
millionaire.
does stuff for you at home, right? To make up for
Yeah,
it. So
she
it's
does.
an equal
How much
to
you
an
making?
extent.
Oh my God, Rob.
She makes the bed. She cooks.
Oh,
She
God.
I
cleans.
want to know how much you're making.
That's a real thing.
I'm
That's what
saying
Say that. No. Talk about the shit off
don't
camera.
pocket watch.
We doing
Don't
focus.
pocket watch out
Hey,
here, bro.
pause. He said, yeah, exactly. No pocket watching.
7 streams of income. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Say
my
talk
thing
your
is,
shit.
if a man
Cap.
is making significantly more than a woman, then
Yeah, the white boy was hating, no cap.
she is not gonna go for that 50-50. Like after a
No.
while, she's gonna be like,
No.
what the fuck am I?
It depends on the woman.
Right.
I'm not making less than you're spending this.
I want to know what you're doing to make 20x more.
All right, hold on, pause.
I want to know.
But that's why I was talking significantly
I'll tell
for
you.
myself. Like I was saying personally, because I know everybody's different. Like I'm not trying to like
And guys, if you want to know how you can make 5 figures a month, make sure you check out The Real Hungry Investor on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel where I talk about my real estate investing. You can also check me out on Instagram where I talk about real estate investing as well at Real Hungry Properties. So guys, make sure if you want to know how to bring in that bag, bring in that check, and do real estate investing and creative financing and all that kind of stuff, make sure you check me out at The Real Hungry Investor on YouTube and Real Hungry Properties on Instagram.
what's the word? Help me out, someone.
I'm not trying to
disregard anybody else's opinion.
Yeah, we all got our own mind.
Exactly. Like for me personally, I enjoy the idea of being able to take care of myself. It empowers me. If you like, I'm not.
So here we go with this empowerment stuff. Shout out to Alpha Zoe. He says, this when Tino destroyed them. Hashtag Thanos. Van Lee says, so she subconsciously sees him as bummy. Jojo Joestar says, saggy chick just outed her man as a low value, low earning beta, and she knows it. She's definitely looking at other men. Absolutely. Van Lee, I already answered that question right there, but he says, white boy was trying to test your pockets. Yeah, the white boy was definitely hating. Alpha Zoe says she internally hates that he is doing well while her guy is barely helping with the bills. JL says, men, get your own ish, your name on lease, cars, etc. When a woman get out of pocket, kick her ass out. Van Lee says, why am I just hearing about your investment channel? Maybe you don't follow me on Instagram, bro, but definitely check out my investment channel, The Real Hungry Investor on YouTube or Real Hungry Properties on Instagram. But yeah, Alpha Zoe just listed it, so make sure you guys go check it out. I can definitely help you guys out, especially if you want to do a partnership with me where I get you guys working and we close some deals together. But anyways, let's get it.
I'm not saying specifically.
I got you.
But
And then we want to finish up with you, man.
If it empowers you to have a man pay for you, and you're like, damn, okay, I got you. Like
what it is just like you said. It empowers you to let you know you can pay for yourself.
Alpha Zoe says they were low-key choosing on Tino at the beginning. They were upset when they found out he was in a relationship in the beginning. Yeah, that was facts.
Baby, I can pay for myself. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. I get excitement out of that for myself. But am I gonna go out here in the world and look for a man that's not gonna do it for me? Absolutely not.
Look, I don't know anybody who gets excitement out of paying bills. Even if I know that I can pay the bill, like every month when the bills come, I know that I can pay the bills, but I hate that shit. I don't want to pay bills, but I have to, right? I have to keep what I have, okay? So nobody likes paying bills. It's not exciting to pay bills. You don't get excitement out of paying bills. It's only this new era of women who say, oh, I'm strong and independent, I pay my own bills, who take pride in paying their own bills. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. And nobody is out here throwing parties for people who pay their own bills, okay?
But like, why?
That's gonna make him like me more because he know I don't need him.
But
all right, hold on. Okay, no, I like that. Milton.
I was gonna say, talking back to her, piggybacking off her.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're trying to say, but I want to ask you, if you was dating a guy for like 3 years, and I'm talking about you pay for every single day, every time y'all go out, every time y'all go to the movies, every time y'all go to eat, and he's like, you got it. Would you be okay with that? That's where I want to get at. Would you be okay? I'm talking about. No, listen. He's literally expecting you as the woman. You got it. You got us, babe. I want to.
All right. Just answer that question really quickly.
And then you pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
So I think that honestly, if I've never within a 3-year relationship, I don't think that it necessarily has to be like the man or the woman. Just
so no,
oh,
yes.
look, I know what you're. I know what.
I want a yes or no.
Circling around these questions.
Yeah, I just want a yes or no because then I got to wrap up.
Do you think if you with somebody for 3 years and you paying for everything, you still gonna be happy?
Yes.
Okay, let it get crazy around here. Jojo Joestar says Alpha Zoe was who was that chick who was like, oh, when Tino said he was taken, I didn't see her. Sam Peter said, damn, white boy hating so hard. Quarantino stared that nigga down though, no cap. He also says them knowing he was in a relationship made them even more turned on. Social proof. Absolutely. MNK Cheater says, if women don't have sex with you when you want to, when you're paying bills, kick her out. You should not be paying anything for a woman if she's not smashing you. You'll pay while she'll smash somebody else. Woo! That was deep right there, MNK. But Alpha Zoe also says, most women hate paying bills, dates, and lifestyle. They just be blowing hot air. Exactly. Like everybody hates paying bills. Men take a little bit more pride in paying bills, right? But nobody wants to take the money that they've earned and pay bills. Nobody, it's just like saying, oh, I love paying my taxes. I'm strong and independent. I love paying my taxes. Like nobody wants to pay their fucking taxes, okay? As a matter of fact, rich and wealthy people find different ways to avoid the IRS codes or to not to avoid them, but to work with them to pay less taxes, okay? Van Lee says, Tino, I'm in a spot spilling over from last month. How can I get 200 to 500 in a couple days? I can tell you, hey, man, check out my investing podcast, bro. Sam Peter says, yo, this Latina shorty is attacking the 20-year-old's ideas. Damn, bro. Why she so heated? Women really don't like each other. No joke.
No, all right. No. Pause. Everyone pause. All right, we got some super chats and we wrapping up. All right, the UK sends interesting. Women always say they meet 6 foot, 7 foot men, and yet none of these men married them and took them serious for a long-term relationship. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Another super chat. 50-50 relationships don't work because women lose respect for the men over time. Oh shit. Shout out to QDG on the panel. I see your Georgia Bulldogs won tonight. Okay, let's get it. All right. Starting from my right, I want you to just say your Instagram.
Amelia, UHMELIAA. Get it.
Get it.
At it's 360 all spelled out, man. I already know what it is.
You already know what the vibes.
Gypsy Junkie.
All right.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Big Blaze with 2 eyes. And hold on, I just want to say I appreciate you for trying to stick up for the men and being, you know what I'm saying, for them. But I'm just telling you as a 20-year-old, because I've been there before, you're going to get sick of that shit.
Period.
I mean,
That's
all right.
Look,
let's not get back into the conversation. We're trying to wrap things up. You're trying to get back into the conversation. All right, exactly. Y'all both.
Big Blaze with 2 motherfucking eyes.
Big Blaze.
IIGBLAZE. You know what the fuck it is.
Big. All right. What's your
IG? Becca Carey, BEKAH. Spell it right. CARY. Go follow me on Insta. Look at my TikTok.
If you broke, hit her. If you
Hold on. No. Okay. Oh shit.
If you're mentally stable, hit me up.
If
you're mentally stable.
Hey, y'all can send them DMs. She said you got
She paying the tip.
No. You pay for yourself. No. You pay for yourself. I pay for me. Sugar mom.
All right. Bro, she's empowered.
I love you.
Rob, IG.
What's up?
IG.
This is Robbie Presley. I just want to say though, I couldn't thrive in this environment. You got too many cooks in the kitchen. Sometimes
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
We need to have a lot less people. I couldn't go off and even like spit any logic.
Anyway, all right. I just wanted your IG, and we can talk about that later. No, we talk about no. We talk about it after the podcast. We never talk about it on the podcast. Keep it moving. All right.
So you can find me at Reclaim Your Throne on Instagram, on TikTok. You can also find me Quarantino Da GAWD on YouTube and on TikTok. Also, every other social media platform. Also, if you want to know how to make 5 to 6 figures a month, hit me up on the Real Hungry Properties Instagram and the Real Hungry Investors YouTube.
Are you from Detroit?
Nah.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I know this has been a short one, but we got pressed on time. I got to, turn up a little bit. It is my birthday.
It's his
So yeah, turn up a little bit.
So yep, it's that was pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna read some of y'all chats and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Van Lee says women absolutely despise bills, especially if the bills don't directly impact them or make them feel good. Nails, MUA, or makeup, etc. Or he said entertainment, etc. Alphazo says, I said that in the chat. Women secretly hate others and are in constant competition. Alphazo says Overdose Podcast. Joe Star says anytime a woman says she likes paying for something, it's cap, especially in a day and age where they're used to being flew out, not paying for shit and getting paid for their bodies by betas. Exactly. He also says these bitches don't even pay for their own food anymore. Facts. Alphazo says I know girls who will forget to pay nails, but instead get their nails / hair done. Right. Alphazo says reclaim your throne. Hashtag. You already know what it is. Van Lee says Shorty heard 5 figures a month and wanted to know if you from Detroit. Right. Alphazo says they got moist when he started plugging. LOL. You see, they asked him where he from. Exactly. But anyways, woo! That was a great podcast, man. I love being on it. I can't wait to get back on. Don J, he's a great host. He's dope. He's cool. He's chill as fuck. But you already know what it is, man. It is your boy Quarantino Da GAWD, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App so I know you pay your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mom freaking ding with the BS. It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the slore slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.